Welcome. This playlist will be a summarized episode guide and plot analysis of a non-existing TV show named UNALIVE. Since unfortunately I do not have the budget to make a TV show of this magnitude, I have decided to make a PowerPoint explanation and guide for each episode and every season, with the hope that one day it can turn into a real thing. I will leave a link in the description where you can read everything in more detail if you're interested. In this video, I will basically just present you with the basics of the show. UNALIVE is based on a post-apocalyptic world, much like The Walking Dead, except that the zombies are not dumb and useless beings. Instead, I've gone with a much more scientific explanation, such as the one in The Last of Us, where the clickers originated from a type of fungi that took control of their brains, something that is unlikely to ever happen, but not entirely impossible, and that's what makes it so creepy and so great. To not overcomplicate everything, the UNALIVE will be very similar to clickers. Their brains have been completely taken over by a type of fungi. Their faces start turning into mushrooms, and they are able to achieve super strength and super hearing at the cost of their sight. The longer someone has been infected, the worse their sight gets. Usually after only 6 months, they will be completely blind. You can turn into one of them if you are bitten or scratched by one of them. But I haven't just been inspired to create all of this simply by The Last of Us. A lot of the things that you will see in the following videos have been inspired by other movies, shows, video games, or even books. One of the biggest inspirations in creating this entire plot was the TV show Lost. One of the things I liked most about Lost was how every episode was centered around a different character, where you would learn about their past through reoccurring flashbacks. In UNALIVE, I have gone for the same strategy. All of the characters will have centered episodes where you can learn more about them and get closer to them, making everyone key to the story. Although obviously some characters will be more important than others and get more screen time and episodes centered around them. The show is broken down into 8 seasons. The first 5 take place in the first 20 months or so of the apocalypse and are centered in Washington, D.C. or nearby. The latter 3 seasons explore a different narrative, unrelated to the first 5, although still containing many of the same characters. Seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7 each contain 10 episodes, while seasons 5 and 8 are slightly longer, containing 15 episodes each. This is because they both put an end to a specific timeline. In each video, I will explain everything about every different season, the new characters involved, any deaths, the cliffhangers, and a basic summary plot for each episode. Also, the plot for the flashbacks of the character whose episode is centered around them.